So I started out this morning walking with an interesting 59-year-old semi-retired guy from Alabama. His trail name is Soya. So you want to know who I am, kind of Soya. And he works for a organization that's been around since 1909. Teddy Roosevelt started it, called the Civilian Marksmanship Organization. And Teddy wanted to prepare, because he saw a war coming, people to be able to shoot. So he formed this marksmanship organization to teach people how to shoot a rifle. And that's who Soya works for, selling surplus military rifles and teaching people how to shoot. The organization was a part of the federal government, according to Soya, until the Clinton administration. And Clinton made it a non-profit organization. Soya didn't seem too pleased about that, but as you can see, I'm not encountering any of the ice or snow, impacted snow that I encountered yesterday and the day before. So it's all melted. Life is good, and we're getting on down that trail. There's a bunch of college students from Cornell University who took the semester off to hike the Appalachian Trail now. How cool is that, huh? I told them they can be my kids anytime they want. Oh, I love America. The adventure spirit.
Contact 321 cartoon. Oh, that's what it was? Yeah. That was a good one, Joey, because it made it seem like we were talking about
Cool.
I literally thought that, but I was
To be young and in college again. They're doing what I couldn't do, but I'm doing it now because I had to wait 50 years. You could be out here too. Join me. So I think I've said way up the trail a bit that usually this time of the year I'm walking in Spain on a Camino. Notice I said a Camino because there is no the Camino, a common misconception that probably comes out of the fact that the movie The Way, or El Camino, appears to refer to a place. Truth is, there's an infinite number of caminos. It's not a place, it's a way of living, or a way of living day to day. Life gets reduced to your backpack and a common goal you have with all the other pilgrims or hikers to get to point B. In this case, point B is a church or cathedral in Santiago. So in Europe, there's an infinite number of Camino routes. There are several, 5 or 6 main routes. I've done all the 5 main routes the last 4 years, and we'll be doing more in the future. The only affiliations you have are with the other hikers who are sharing the common goal, and you help each other out. There are no negative vibes out here, just as on any of the Camino routes. So in Europe, I've been hiking in the Alps, I've been hiking in the Rhine Valley, and all of a sudden I will see one of the way markers for the way to Santiago. And it's a long way from Spain, but still they're there as a reminder that there's an infinite number of Caminos. The Camino in most European countries, and certainly in Korea, is something you put down on your resume when you interview for a job. If you've said you've done a Camino, and in fact have a credential showing that, it's a big deal because it shows you have perseverance and you can get along with other people. And I would agree with that. This is life-changing. Yeah, it's not so much life-changing. I like to think of it kind of like a vaccine against culture. And it vaccines against, gives you kind of a herd immunity. No matter what anybody says, it doesn't seem that important anymore. But the problem from my standpoint is I have to do it at least once a year, or else I become a not so nice person. At least not as nice as I should be. Usually when I get done with these long hikes, I'm a much better person. In short, a Camino, whether it be in Spain, Germany, or on the Appalachian Trail, makes you want to be a better person. And I like that. a 2010 cult film, The Way, with Martin Sheen and directed and written by Emilio Estevez, is in fact a parody of The Wizard of Oz. If you think about it, Jack the writer needs a new brain. Sarah, the misanthrope, she can't get along with anybody, needs a new heart. And Joust doesn't have the courage to tell his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure which one it is, that he's happy with his body. And Doc is Dorothy. And they're all going to this magic cathedral that appears to solve all of life's problems, just like the man behind the curtain. Only they discover that they've already known what they need to know. Nothing is revealed along the way. Once you strip away all of the baggage of culture, you see what's really important. And Oz did give nothing to the Tin Man that the Tin Man didn't already have, is the basic motto of both the movie and The Wizard of Oz. And it certainly is true here. There's a lot of parallels. This is in fact a Camino, because it strips your life down to what's essentially essential for survival, getting to the next shelter and getting to Katahdin with a common goal. All groups, organizations, affiliations are nothing out here. They're meaningless. The Smokies is not letting me leave without a fight. This is the third one of these I've seen in the last 10 minutes. I'm almost out of the Smokies, but it's resisting. So a note about these college kids. I think it's great. This is why I put aside money for all my grandkids in a custodial Charlie Schwab account. And instead of buying toys for Christmas or birthdays, I buy them a share or two of this or that stock that I think will be around in 10 years. Again, the goal is 20 by 20. There'd be $20,000 in those accounts by the time they turn 20. And they can watch these videos because YouTube will still be around. And I'll show them how to do it. I probably won't be around. But that's my goal, is to have at least some of my grandkids, Sam, Eli, and Maddie, among others. And Henry's cool. Heinrich, my favorite grandkid. Well, that's not true. They're all my favorites. Anyways, at least half of them do a Camino, go to Europe, slum bum around for 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Get it out of your system because you won't be able to do it again for 50 years. Do like those kids. They know what it's about. I love America. Check it out. I'm out of the Smokies. I've got to deposit my permit here. So check it out. It's going in the box. It's a big deal. I'm officially on the JV. Come on, you South Lake cheerleaders on Facebook. Lois, Kathleen, Andrea, Liz. Give me a cheer here. Come on. Bye. DerDieDas. He's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. I'm on a high. I'm out of the Smokies. So it's 12 o'clock. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I decided to stop and get the jet boil out and cook some ramen noodles with Spam. Boy, delicacy of the Orient. I guess we don't call it the Orient anymore. It's Asia. So about a minute and a half, I'll be eating my Spam and my ramen noodles. We'll see you on down the trail. Boy, that ramen and Spam was really good. So back in the day in 71, 73, when I was in the Peace Corps in Korea, I could have got extra rice and kimchi every night for a month if I'd brought home a can of Spam. It was a real delicacy there. It still is a delicacy there, but not as much so as in Hawaii, where they have Spam restaurants. Boy, that stuff tastes good in ramen, though, I gotta say. I got some more ramen left and some more Spam, so that could be the go-to lunch meal every day. All they need is a table with a view over a nice landscape. I got this tattoo and Goo.
Hi there, I'm Goo.
Hello.
She's Tattoo.
Hey, and what are you doing?
We are eating some snacks.
on the trail.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
Also known as lunch.
that's that too.
In the middle of nowhere.
yeah, just like a smorgasbord of snacks.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we
Break
got.
in the
So-
midday heat.
So what's your story? Where are you guys from?
So I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, Cape Cod.
Yeah, Cape Cod. I think I heard that before, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm from San Diego.
San
Yep.
Diego. I think I heard that too.
Yeah. But
San
both of us-
Diego, as, what's his name, the Anchorman said.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
So a long way from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us are absolutely. But,
Oh yeah.
So a sign of spring, you're waving away flies.
they're
Spring
all
is here.
over me.
Spring is definitely here. Can the ticks be far behind?
Oh yeah.
So I made it into Standing Bear Hostel. I gotta tell you, this is like the coolest place ever. Like I said, it's like being in a kibbutz. Cool place. Freaking cool.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Got the resupply store up there. It's all honor system. Great place. You gotta stop here. There she is. Hi there.
Hi.
Aaron. That was Aaron. Look at this. I don't think these people are spending the night. They're resupplying and just drinking beer. Oh, and puppy. They even have a puppy. What's the puppy's name?
You know, I'm not sure. One's named Creek and the other is named...
And
Oh, this one's Creek.
are you hiking?
I am hiking all the
What's
way to Katahdin.
What's your trail name?
Chef.
Chef.
Yes,
What's
we
your-
met before.
We did.
We did.
Oh yeah, Chef. Yeah.
Yes,
Long
I'm
time
a
ago.
chef, and
Yeah.
I'm never letting go of this puppy. It's
That's a
so
lot of weight
cute.
in your bag.
It is, but I don't mind it. If it's a puppy, you know, you can never let go.
Yeah.
It's so
Okay. Here we are. Goo, Goo, and Tattoo.
Enjoying our rewards.
Yeah. In the kitchen. With Marie. Nice kitchen. Cooking up pizzas. And they even got beer. Get this, I'm in the bunkhouse. First one in at the bunkhouse for the Standing Bear Hostel. Bro, I bet you were here. That's me right there. I'm right next to the heater. Cool. So this is the bunkhouse. It's like the coolest place ever. It's like living in a commune back in the 60s or a kibbutz in Israel. Way too cool. Everything's honor system. These are just great people. I love them.